Season, you've been really aggressive late in games. How gratifying is it to see your work paying off and that confidence showing through late in games?
Definitely gratifying. I think it's as a player those moments you want. And I just think all in all, teammates, docs, putting myself in those positions to be effective fourth quarter. And Doc preaches it every day, every practice. Is just to make the right play. So, more times than not, it's not. Some of them aren't even for me to score. They're just for me to make the right play for us to win a game. And everybody has been doing that tonight in this game. I thought fourth quarter came and we all pulled for one another, just made the right look. So that was a huge reason why we won the game.
How cool is it to see Joel playing the way that he is on this sort of MVP caliber run thus far?
Well, it's not sort of. It's for sure MVP caliber. He's, night after night, he controls the game, controls the paint. More than anything, defensively, he's just a force for us. His activity in pick and rolls, his presence out there is huge. So I think for sure putting on a MVP year. And, one of the biggest things is that we continue to sustain it game after game, and we progress, even himself continue to progress throughout this year. But I'm happy for him because this is what he's put in, and when you win and are successful as a team, you get that type of notoriety for sure.
Thank you, Tobias.
Yep.
All right, Kai.
Hey, what's going on, T?
What's up?
Just to kind of piggyback off of that, it just seems like Joel is just kind of playing at, playing with a little more mean streak that you don't normally see out of him. Are you noticing him to kind of being stepping up as a leader, be like, hey, give me the ball, I'm gonna get us some wins?
Yeah, we know as a whole collective group that he's the guy that we can go to give us buckets and to make the right play. I think the confidence just came from everyone else around him playing better off of him and him making the proper decisions and right decisions. And Joel's put this year, one thing I can see from him is he's trusting the guys on the team more in the offense and kicking it out and making sure just let it come to him. So that only opens up the game for him, and he knows that, and he's doing a great job of playing off of other teammates out there to make the game easier for him to be productive.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Next, we're going to go to Keith.
Hey, what's up, Tobias?
What's up, Keith?
What's up? Tobias, last year, you look at, you guys played this team, you were swept in the first round. It led to Brett getting fired, getting a new coach, a new president of basketball ops, and then getting, 2 new starters to go with y'all. Did you look at this game as kind of like a barometer, so to speak, to see how much you guys improved? And if so, what does this game say about y'all right now, this victory?
To be honest, didn't really look at it as a barometer just because of, they don't have Tatum. We don't have Seth out there. But at the end of the day, we looked at it as a game we needed to win. We lost to Memphis, and we didn't get to play in OKC, so that game kind of lingered for the last 2.5 days where it was man, we got to get back on the court and play somebody and beat them. So we wanted to be better than we were last game. We wanted to progress, and that's the way we're looking at it. But all in all, we have something to prove versus everybody we play. Good teams are at the bottom of the divisions, teams are at the top. And we have something to prove, and we want to prove that to ourselves and to whoever we're going against. So that's our mentality.
Thank you, man.
No problem.
Next, we're going to go to Cassidy, and Joel's available on secondary.
Hey, Tobias, I know you were talking about Joel, but Joel postgame was raving about how you're playing at an all-star level. How would you describe your confidence this season? Do you feel like there is a difference in your game?
Yeah, just more. I'm always been a confident player, but being put in those positions to be successful out there, and obviously, we all know the success can only go with how great the team is playing. So the more we win, the better our confidence as a whole group is, and for myself, just to be able to find the flow and continue to run with it game after game and progress. But, I just pride myself on just doing whatever I can for our team to win and making winning plays and the right play out there. So that's just been my MO, and I know my role as a player, and I know what's asked of me night after night to be a leader and also to be a top player on this team, and I'm embracing that.
Right, last two, Sean and then Paul.
Hey, Tobias. Doc has talked a lot about doing the double post up and Embiid passing out of the post, whether it be you or Simmons cutting through that. Talk about how that's opened things up and how you feel about that in the offense.
Oh, it's been great. I think, when Joel gets the ball down there, he draws a double team. So him being able to make plays out of the double team is huge. And then using Ben's size and strength on the block has been key for us too, of being able to, really pull the lane in, pull defenders in for open shooters. So we gotta give the defense has to make a decision night after night. And when we're making shots and we're being decisive out there, it's a good day for us.
And Paul.
Hey, Tobias. We talked a lot about your defense over the last couple of years and how much effort and work you've kind of put into that. When there is a moment, like when you're playing a team like the Celtics and how well Jaylen Brown's been playing, where Doc trusts you to play again to guard him defensively, is that gratifying for you? Does it build your confidence on that end?
Yeah, it does. When he says to me, "I need you to guard him," for me, that's a big compliment, and at the same time, a big responsibility. But I put a lot of work in on the defensive end, being in the best condition to be successful on that end. I do a lot of homework on other guys and their qualities on the court. So it's something I'm really trying to key in on. And I know it's something that's going to help us be successful. We're going to play a lot of great teams with great players, a lot of them being forwards that can score the basketball, and I have to be capable and willing to guard them and really hold my own out there. So that's the end of the floor that I've worked on, and I'll continue to get better at.